day 2 in Tam Coc in Ninh Binh. Now yesterday it was an absolutely amazing day, one of the best days of travel. I absolutely loved it. I always love bike days, but the scenery around here is absolutely amazing. And today I'm going to go back to Ninh Binh. I've got my bike again. I'm going to go and have a look at Ninh Binh and see how it differs from Tam Coc. Do it the other way around. Last time I stayed in Ninh Binh and nipped into Tam Coc. I rented my bike at the hostel and I asked him for a chain because I was going into the city, and he said, well, where were you going? And I said, I'm going to cycle around Ninh Binh. And he said, why? So yeah, it doesn't bode well, but I stayed there for 3 days last time and I enjoyed it. So it's 10 kilometers away. Let's go and cycle and have another look at old Ninh Binh. Smile. Smile. Lovely coffee again in the brick coffee shop. This is the second time I've been here. Really nice. The guys' daughters were in the coffee shop. They seemed absolutely intrigued by me. Beautiful little girls. And yeah, so now I've basically got to cycle along this road for however long, cross a river, and then that'll bring me onto a main road, and then it's straight all the way to Ninh Binh. I've made it to Ninh Binh then. I'm not quite in the city yet. I've just stopped off here because there appears to be quite a few like shrines and temples and stuff, so I'm gonna have a wander around here. Seems quite busy. This is the Chua Non Nuc. It's quite busy around here, and it appears that what people are doing is bringing down like goldfish in either bags or buckets and releasing them into the river. I'm not sure whether it's a special day or they do that all the time. I don't know. Seems to be a bit of a shrine, this place. This is the actual temple. Nice sounds. So there appears to be a temple down there and then a temple just here, but in between there's these stairs that no one seems to be going up, and that's made me curious as to what's up here. Well, some kind of viewpoint, although the views aren't exactly great. Wow, this is interesting though. Not sure what this used to be, but look at the top. The hammer and sickle. It's amazing what you find. You just find some stairs, you go up to the top and you find this old communist, well, I don't know what it is. Oh, there's no actual way to get in. I can't even find where a door used to be. We can have a look, I suppose. No clues there as to what this place used to be. Just over in the opposite corner there's some stairs leading up to who knows where. Well, whatever this place is, they certainly don't want you to access it now. I guess this is why no one is coming up here, because it's all just been left to ruin, I suppose. There's just one person up here, and that's a woman doing some stretching and exercising, I guess because she can do it by herself, and it is quite shaded around here. Strange. And the same thing's happening here, people putting fish into the water. And I guess this is where you dump your plastic. Just further on from this temple, I've just seen a couple of amazing looking buildings and I ain't got a clue what they are. I've looked on Google Maps and there's nothing come up in that area. I don't know if it's on this side of the river or the other side, but I'm going to have a cycle around this park first and see if we can get closer to them, because they look incredible. Let's have a look around the old market of Ninh Binh. Well, this appears to be the fruit and veg market. So very interesting, but the most interesting things you'll find is in the meat market. This is what I meant about staying in Ninh Binh last time. It's just a Vietnamese city. It's not really catered for tourists at all. So it's probably more authentic than Tam Coc, which is obviously filled with bars and restaurants, and it's very much a tourist place. This is the real Ninh Binh, I guess. Even to the point that I've just been told off by a Vietnamese woman for parking my bike outside her shop, even though it was about 10 feet away, and didn't stop anyone from either seeing or going in her shop at all. She just like kind of rather aggressively patted me on the back, and no, 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 no. And then I said okay, and then she said no, 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 no again. She clearly didn't want me there. But where's the meat? Quite funny because about 50% of all the shopkeepers are all asleep. I'm cycling to the two grand buildings. One's literally just around the corner, and I've just spotted a shop selling dog, and they've got a few here, so I'm going to see if I can film. They probably won't let me, but we'll see what happens. Dog?
C gọi là gì nhỉ?
Woof woof wow wow. Oh, right, okay. I'm sorry. Wow. Oh yeah, I can see the head now. Yeah, yeah. Wow. Well, it wasn't a dog at all. It was a sheep. So you can all rest easy. It wasn't a dog. It was a sheep. This is the first of the two buildings that I could see when I was at the temple. It's an amazing building, and I mean it is open. It looks like, yeah, there's all scaffolding inside, so it's all been done up. I have absolutely no idea what this is. Google Maps doesn't help. And this is the second one, but I'm so close you can't actually see the top of it, which is like a crown on the top. Now this one is being renovated as well, so maybe they're actually new buildings, because there's nothing on Google Maps about either of them. Last time I came here, I think this stadium was abandoned, and you could just walk in these gates here. It used to belong to Ninh Binh FC, I think, and then they went bust, and now apparently it's been taken over by Police FC. But this stadium looks quite new, and the floodlights look new as well, so maybe it's got a new lease of life, the old Ninh Binh stadium. I've not eaten anything yet, and it's like 2 in the afternoon. I've just spotted a woman on the street corner selling, well, I don't know what they are, deep fried something. So I think I'm going to go and have, well, who knows what it is. Well, the dog nearly got run over, barking at me for some reason. Still at it now, look at him, bugger off. Anyway, I bought some stuff. I've no idea what any of it is. This was 10, it looks like some kind of fried battery thing, but I don't know what it's filled with. Probably his brother. It's quite nice. I have no idea what it is. Look at this bugger. The dog seemed to get fed up of barking, so started walking back, grumbling away to himself, went behind that red car, and then turned around and come back. He's barking at me again. Anyway, this is yeah, it's meat. It's got some herbs in there as well. I think it's pork. I hope it's pork. And yeah, that was 10 baht, so 30p or something. Dog's getting braver, he's getting closer. See what happens when I stand up. Right, you're not scaring anyone. I've also got 3 of these. These were 3 for 10, so these are like 10 pence each. I don't know what they are. I imagine that it's some kind of fruit, maybe banana. Let's have a go. No idea. It's a familiar flavour, but keeps turning round to bugger off. But it'll come back. They're actually all different. So that's one had some green stuff in it. I think it was probably some kind of fruit. This one is banana. They're really good. 10 pence each. My next stop is some temple on a lake or something. And I'm thinking it's just going to be some small little thing. but look at the bloody entrance. There's 3 more impressive looking buildings over there. They all look like they've been worked on or built. I don't know, I never saw them last time, but then again I didn't see this last time. This temple, I'm not exactly sure how to get to it. I can't see any road or anything. There's got to be obviously some access. There is no access. It's on an island and there's a boat here, so I'm guessing at some point you can organise a boat to go across, but there's no one here now, so I guess just admire it from afar. The second temple that I'd saved around this area wasn't even worth turning my camera on for, to be honest, but I've decided rather than go back the way I came to kind of cycle around the big lake, and it's just brought me through a right little cute community. It's really great around here. It's just totally get lost. There's just little side streets and everything, and I think I've come to, this is actually the main road, and this will take me all the way down to where I need to be to look at one more thing, and then I think I'm done for Ninh Binh. He pulled in just behind the fridge, he lays her down, he frowns, gee, my life's a funny thing, am I still too young? He kissed her there and then, she took his rings, took his babies, it took him minutes, it took her nowhere, heaven knows she'd have taken everything. There wasn't much else to look at around that area, so I've cycled my way back to Tam Coc. I'm right in the centre now. We've got one more thing really to do, and then that's me done in this area. And I'm going now to a temple called Bich Dong. I've heard that of all the temples, this is the one that has the most aggressive people asking you for money to park. Now you don't need to pay, but if you don't, then you might risk having a flat tyre when you come back. So I'm going to head up there now. Apparently I've read on Google Maps and you just ignore the ones immediately and just pay the ones at the gate, and I should pay no more than 10,000. So we'll see how we get on with that. Well, I'm guessing that we can't be too far away because it's all got a bit shoppy again. Hi, it's okay. And straight away, there we go, we've got the first person telling me to come in to park their bike there. Is this it? Well, that was pretty easy. I was expecting it to be worse than that. Let's see how much he charges. No, I'm okay, thank you. I'm okay now, thank you very much. No, thank you. It's okay. I've heard about her. No, I'm okay, thank you. She's still going. Wow, look at this. Look at hell. I had absolutely no problem at all with parking. There was one woman who asked me to come into a cafe, but I just cycled past, and then before I knew it, I was at the actual gate. And 10,000, no hassles. Apart from the crazy old grandma trying to sell me some incense. But I can live with that. This looks alright, doesn't it? What the hell? Here we have the illustrations of the law of cause and effect. So treating bad people strictly brings virtuousness and respect. I like this one. Getting illicit earnings brings bad children and grandchildren. Well, this is me screwed then. Wasting time on travelling for fun brings mobility problems when blessing ends. Well, that's very nice, but that appears to be it. But I did hear that if you go around the lake, there's another path, and it takes you to another area, so I'm going to try that now. Okay, so I could have gone through here. Oh my god, didn't see the dog in the cage. Right, there's a sign up there, Bong Tien Kung, whatever that means. This is where I've just been, this complex here. And I can see there's some steps going up to something else over there. So maybe that's what I've missed and I need to go back. This is where it brings you. Nice lake, nice views, absolutely scorching hot. Some guy having an argument in there. Let's see if this path will take us all around the lake. Not sure who this guy is. He seems to be like following me around. Didn't even know about this last time. So much that I missed last time. It's just beautiful. Look at this. Right in the heart of Vietnam. And I've got the whole place to myself. Apart from the weird guy that's following me. It doesn't appear to take you all the way around the lake. But it seems to bring you into what looks like a cave. Do I really want to go into a cave with this weird guy following me? I'm not so sure. Maybe he's just come in for his wheelbarrow. Can't go in anyway. Well, he followed me all the way to the cave because he wanted to charge me to get in. I'm not having any of that. He'll probably try and charge me for coming down here. He can bugger off, he's getting long off me. It's not my fault he lives here. Well, it doesn't take me all the way around. It just brings me to another lake. Them views though. Bugger off, fly. What are the chances that this is Vietnam's most amazing hidden cave and he was going to charge me 20 pence to get in and I just waved him away? I think the chances of that are pretty slim, to be honest. Is this the gate? It is. It's not locked, but these dogs... Oh dear hell. Right, so back here again. This is the bit that I missed, and apparently there's quite a few steps. But there's a small cave and a nice viewpoint. And it's 10,000k entry. If there's anything worse than people stood in front of the thing for 10 minutes taking photos, it's people stood in front of the thing who aren't even taking photos. Great place to stand. Well, the woman said we had to pay, but no one asked me for money yet. The woman did say there were a lot of steps, and then I climbed up to the temple, and it wasn't that many. I thought maybe she's just a bit unhealthy, unfit. But yes, I've walked through the cave and now there's more steps. This might be where you have to pay. No one's asked me for any money. Well, that's it for my time in Ninh Binh. Highly recommend Ninh Binh if you are coming to Vietnam. It's a great stop from Hanoi or Halong Bay. Don't just do a day trip, come down and spend at least a couple of nights here. There's enough to see. Spend a whole day up at Trang An, and then there's the viewpoint and various pagodas and temples that are worth checking out, and it's just such a beautiful place. Great place to take a bicycle because it's completely flat, no hills, and within a minute of cycling around the city you're in the rice fields. We're surrounded by water buffalo. I would recommend staying in Tam Coc rather than the actual city. Tam Coc's got many more restaurants and bars, and it's just got a nice chilled out vibe to it. So there we go, Ninh Binh ticked off. Next stop, Hue. Oh, and there's that little dog again. Come on, he's so excited. Are you gonna come and say hello?